Kings and Queens, Queen Tajay here, and I am back with another video. And in this video, I will be doing a pink and orange freestyle set on myself. It is getting warmer here in Atlanta, so I thought that pink and orange would be the perfect color. And of course, you can't go wrong with gold or silver butterflies and, you know, some fun female slices. I've already prepped my nails and even put a clear base of acrylic on the nails. Next, I'm going to go in with my orange acrylic that I got from Fly 9 after I took her class, and then I'm just going to apply that as even as possible. I will also be using a smaller brush because I am doing shorter nails. It's not always necessary to use such a big brush when you are doing shorter nails. It's just not necessary. The bigger brush helps you do the longer and wider nails faster, so that's what I'm getting into lately. But right here, I'm just blending my orange and my pink nail and seeing how I like my acrylic to blend with these two colors. And yeah, after that, I'm just going to go on to my next nail. My next nail will be an ombre nail as well, but the tip will be clear, and I will be adding a few of my jewels that I want to encapsulate. I didn't really have a specific idea that I wanted on my nails, but I did know that I wanted my two middle fingers to have clear tips, so that is exactly what I did. And of course, I'm going to be picking up my butterflies, my foil, and my female slices. I did take out a little bit more than I had used. That is because I am used to doing long nails, but this time I decided to do short nails, so I'm not going to use everything that is on the back of that card. However, it still came out beautiful, and it wasn't too much. Sometimes when we do short nails, we do too much, but you're working on a smaller canvas, so you want to make sure that you're not doing too much to where it takes away from your nail art. And of course, cleaning our cuticles if any product falls on it, and then picking up our ultra clear from C-Tones, of course, and encapsulating everything that we laid down. That way, when we foul, nothing pops off and or gets shaved down. So you always want to make sure that you use clear acrylic to, or you know, whatever colored acrylic depending on the design, but you want to make sure that you encapsulate all of those pieces so you do not ruin that effect. And then I'm going to do the same thing with the next hand, but the next color, the middle finger, will be that orange with a little bit of glitter, and I will be using a orange female slice instead of a grapefruit one, but they will still be similar. And for my pointer fingernail, I'm going to be using that orange and that pink to do a marble effect. Normally I go in with the small bead and kind of make sure that I have my cuticle area covered, so that way once I do my marble, I do not have any spots that aren't covered with my colored acrylic. And then after I like the marbling effect, which you can never go wrong with marble because marble is not perfect, I will then flatten it out to make sure that I keep the shape that I want. And if I see any clear spaces or any spaces on the nail that isn't covered with that colored acrylic, then I would just go in with very, very small beads and try to cover that up. Most likely it's going to be on the sides of my nail, but I just make sure that I get it, especially if it's a client. Clients do not want to see a nail that is missing the color that they chose. You know, you want to be as neat as possible and make sure you have full coverage. Now for my marble nails, I do encapsulate them as well, because if I like the marble that I see, I want to keep it that way. You do not always have to encapsulate marbling, but I did realize when watching other texts that they foul off that original marble that's on top, and it could be a completely different marble underneath. So that is just my opinion, and that is my way. And so far I haven't disliked my technique. So make sure you encapsulate that marbled nail as well. And for the thumbnail, I will also be doing a all pink nail, just something simple. A lot of times I like my thumbs very basic, but I think this summer I'm going to try to do more with my thumbnails. I think it's that time to be shown off a little bit more, you know. So now I'm going to go in with my Beauty Secret file that I got from Sally's and do my filing and shaping, basically throwing up gang signs. But that's okay, because you want to make sure that you get the sides of the nails perfect and the top of the nails. Of course, going on top of the nail smooths out that surface. That way when people touch your nails, they do not feel anything bumpy. So I'm going to do my filing and shaping, and then afterwards I will be going in with my metal comb bit that I got from Amazon and making sure no acrylic is on my skin. That way we do not have any any lifting due to product being on our skin transferring oils. So after filing and shaping, I'm then going to go in with a alcohol wipe and then remove all of that dust. As you all know, if I do feel like there is a lot of dust, I will go in with my alcohol. If it's not as much dust or debris on my nails, then I will just brush it off with a brush. So after I do that, I'm then going to do underneath my middle nail. I wanted a cracked ice effect. I will do that with every set if I could, until I got tired of it. So I'm going to do that cracked ice effect with saran wrap and C-Tones Builder Gel, and I'm going to cure that for 120 seconds. And then I'm going to apply my top coat. So let's see how that works out. So for the cracked ice nail effect, I am going to apply a thin layer of that Builder Gel from C-Tones, and then I'm going to apply my saran wrap over the top. If I don't like it, I'll just go in with a little bit more and then apply that saran wrap, and then use something to kind of help me crinkle it up. Again, we do not want it too smooth because then it'll be just a plain glacier nail instead of a cracked ice effect. So you can see me pushing in some of that plastic. I'm going to cure it for 120 seconds, and then I'm going to take it out once it's done curing, pull that saran wrap off, and then I'm going to go and file off the side of the nail that has some of that Builder Gel sticking out, because that can of course ruin our shape. And what I did also was remove that tacky layer from that Builder Gel so it wouldn't be sticky and things wouldn't get caught underneath my nails. So that's what I'm doing again, and of course just wiping all of my nails, really making sure all of that dust is off before I apply my top coat. thank you, kings and queens, for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and click on that notification bell so you know when I post. And I'll see y'all, kings and queens, later. Bye.